Sinemia, one of the alternatives to MoviePass and AMC Stubs A-List, has gone dark as of yesterday. Hey everyone, and welcome, well, why should I not say welcome? I should say happy Avengers Day Friday, because Avengers is open. There have already been people watching the movie at midnight screenings, 1 a.m. screenings, 2 a.m. screenings, probably screenings that last all night long, and there will be a screening every 20 or 30 minutes today and tomorrow and Sunday. And some of you maybe have your tickets already. If that's the case, stay off the internet to avoid spoilers. There won't be any in this video because I haven't seen it yet. I'll be seeing it tomorrow. But here's one thing you should know. If you want to see Avengers Endgame and you want to do it with your Sinemia membership, well, that's going to be easier than done because Sinemia has officially shuttered their business. If you go to their website, you see what was their regular sign-up page with this email. Well, not an email, it's like a note. And it says, "Dear customer, today with a heavy heart, we're announcing that Sinemia is closing its doors and ending operations in the US effective immediately. As Sinemia, we set out our journey with the vision to help as many moviegoers as possible to enjoy an affordable and better experience at the movies by creating a movie ticket subscription service that adds value for both the moviegoers and the movie industry. Since 2014, we've been fine-tuning our model and serving moviegoers with a slate of affordable and flexible subscription plans. We are all witnessing that the future of moviegoing is evolving through movie ticket subscriptions. However, we didn't see a path to sustainability as an independent movie ticket subscription service in the face of competition from movie theaters as they build their own subscriptions. Thanks to the cost average and cross-sell opportunities, movie theaters will be prominent in the movie ticket subscription economy. While we are proud to have created a best-in-market service, our efforts to cover the cost of unexpected legal proceedings and raise the funds required to continue operations have not been sufficient. The competition in the U.S. market and the core economics of what it costs to deliver Sinemia's end-to-end experience ultimately led us to the decision of discontinuing our U.S. operations." Notice that they said U.S. operations. This is originally like a Turkish company, and I believe they're still running over there. "Despite the best efforts of our team, it has been difficult for us as a startup to continue providing our services to the moviegoers in the U.S. without resources and enough capital to meet increased operations and legal costs. We want to sincerely thank our customers that believed in us and helped us along the way for their love and support. We are so grateful to have had the opportunity to share our dream with you, Sinemia Inc." So, okay, my first reaction to all of this, to be perfectly honest, is, wow, MoviePass survived Sinemia. I mean, seriously, Sinemia was the one that was bragging about our plan is sustainable. We're the ones who are going to survive. We've got this. And at the end of the day, MoviePass is still up and running. Sinemia is not. That's got to count for something as a huge twist. But let's look at this email. Since 2014, we've been fine-tuning our model and serving moviegoers a slate of affordable and flexible subscription plans. I think this might have actually contributed more to Sinemia shuttering its app than anything, and we'll talk about why in a moment. "We are all witnessing that the future of moviegoing is evolving through movie ticket subscriptions." Yes, but somehow you couldn't profit off that. "However, we didn't see a path to sustainability as an independent movie ticket subscription service in the face of competition from movie theaters as they build their own subscriptions." Yeah, right now there's 2 chain theaters I can think of that have a subscription service. There's AMC Stubs A-List, which is very successful, by the way, and highly recommended. And I know Alamo Drafthouse is testing their own subscription service. I also think the Studio Movie Grill also has a subscription service that they're doing, but there's really not a lot of studio movie grills around me. "Thanks to the cost advantage and cross opportunities, movie theaters will be prominent in movie ticket subscription economy." Basically, this is a subtle way of saying we're not closing the company. We're shuttering this particular service because Sinemia does have like a special label where if you want to create a subscription service, you can do it through them, and that's where they want to make their money. While we are proud to have created a best-in-market service, that's a little debatable, our efforts to cover the cost of unexpected legal proceedings and raise the funds required to continue operations have not been sufficient. Now, here's the thing. What are these legal proceedings they're talking about? Well, they have been sued in a few class action lawsuits because they've been pulling the same crap that MoviePass has been pulling. You know, the app has not been working for the most part. There was over a month I couldn't even use the service because I just kept getting an error message. And by the way, one of my friends who paid for a year up front, he couldn't get through. He just got the error message, and he didn't even see one movie with Sinemia because it was so bad. I kind of wonder if he can get his money back, to be honest. So, and here's the thing. Now here's the thing. For what happened though in the long run, because Sinemia did seem like they had their eggs all in their ducks, so to speak, in a row. Like, they gave you so many movies a month. The service was reasonably affordable. It let you see some premium formats, but it was priced in a way where, okay, you will lose money on a few people, but most people you will make money off of. And then there's even some of the people who use it a lot. You might still make money from them because of the cost of the ticket. Well, I think this is what happened. MoviePass competitor Sinemia adds $15 unlimited daily movie plan. Basically, what happened was, as MoviePass started to flounder, Sinemia decided to offer their own unlimited ticket option to lure the MoviePass people away from MoviePass and onto their service. But there's a reason the MoviePass service failed, because when you give people too good of a deal, they abuse it. I mean, I recall people in forums, and I do consider that they were incredibly greedy and selfish, by the way, that when MoviePass went from unlimited movies to 3 movies a month, people got so pissed off, like, I want what I paid for, a movie a day. And it's like, you're still saving $20. You'll probably see 3 movies, but no, they didn't care. They wanted unlimited. So Sinemia introduces unlimited, and I think they could not, they couldn't, what was the term that they used? They couldn't keep up with the demand, and therefore they could not raise enough capital to meet increased operations and legal costs. Yeah, that's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. And by the way, they did this just in time for Avengers Endgame. There's a reason I brought that up. I'm sure that they probably looked at Avengers Endgame and it's like, we're going to go bankrupt if we keep it open for Avengers. In fact, who knows? We might even see the service just temporarily pause, and maybe once Avengers passes, maybe they'll come back. I mean, again, they didn't say they are, well, it says it's closing its doors, but it only says it's ending operations in the U.S. I mean, I doubt they'll come back, but I mean, who knows? Maybe they're just trying to avoid spending a lot of money on Avengers, and maybe they'll, but then they got to deal with Spider-Man. So yeah, no, this is probably like a final thing, which, you know, this kind of sucks for me because I use Sinemia for like 40X and ScreenX, and that's and Studio Ghibli films like the Fathom events. That's apparently not going to be a thing anymore. And this is another cautionary tale, especially for Uber and Lyft as they're going public. You see what racing to the bottom actually gets you? I mean, Uber and Lyft, you guys definitely had like a lot of capital and everything, but at some point it catches up. You can't give things away forever. This is proof of that. So, anyway, I'm glad I already bought my Avengers Endgame tickets. I ended up paying out of pocket for those ones, but, you know, whatever. That once in a while you got to do that. I guess I got to contact my bank account and see about a chargeback because, you know, I just paid the renewal subscription for like $40 for a subscription renewal and didn't get to use it at all. So I'm going to see if that qualifies for getting at least that month back. If not, oh well, I've saved hundreds of dollars on this service. So if they end up getting like 60, no, they probably profited like $100 and something from me. Well, I've saved multiple times that. So, you know, it worked out for me. I'm definitely sad this is not going to be around anymore though. So now the question is passed on to you. What about all of you folks? In fact, you know, before we even do the fade out thing, like the outro, one thing that should be noted is that just before they ceased these operations, and they were doing like these big unlimited plans, they were asking for the year to be paid up front. And they even stepped up their game as little as like a week ago. So while I don't want to like accuse anyone of being a scam artist out there, it's like, did Sinemia know they were shutting the doors and decide, you know what, we're going to offer this unbelievable good deal. And I know this was like offered like a little while ago, but we're going to offer this unbelievably good deal, charge people like a year up front. We're going to throttle the accounts, and then we're going to shutter the doors and they're out of their money. If that's what happened, that's incredibly, incredibly shady. It's incredibly shady. I am very much looking forward to what John Campy has to say, because he has been like a huge Sinemia advocate, called MoviePass a bunch of crooks and Sinemia honest. Well, MoviePass is still alive and kicking, and frankly, it works at the moment. And Sinemia just took a year's worth of money from people up front, a lot of people a year's worth of subscription money up front, and just shuttered their doors one day. Very, very sketchy. So, how many of that is you? And what do you plan to do about it? I would love to know. Comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly, and you get access to my Patreon's exclusive blog. Also, if you want to save money on gas, check out the GetUpside app below. It's free, and you get cash back on every gas purchase you make with participating retailers close to your area. And check out the Apptrepreneur vlogs. It's a fairly new channel, but we're uploading new content every week. And if you want to talk to me or other rideshare advocates, or heck, even fellow moviegoers, check out the Apptrepreneur Hangouts. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.